Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us with a SuprBird. It's an AM, FM stereo, shortwave, portable digital radio. You can find this selling on Amazon for a really low price of $11.99. I was a little shy if should I buy it for $12. $12 radios typically don't do very well, but this one was a little surprising. So yeah, definitely cool for a generic radio. Called SuprBird. No model number. It's fantastic. So $11.99 for the black one. Links below. They have I believe a silver, a gray color, orange, for $12.99. So if you want to spend $1 more, you get some color in your life, rock on. I think they even have a white one for $12.99. So very cool. But yeah, we'll check it out. Comes in a simple plain box with a couple little blurbs there. We get LCD display, battery operated, multi-band digital tuning, DSP. There you go. Got some frequency coverages. Now, I didn't notice any kind of 9K, 10K switch, so I don't know if it's in there, but I did not see anything in the instructions or how to do that. So, but there you go. Built-in high-performance large speaker. Yeah, the speaker sounds really good. Pretty impressed by that. So, okay, took everything out of the box, keeping it simple. Okay, so I guess, yeah, it goes by your area. All right, cool. Let's see what we get in the box. So, star of the show, the SuprBird. Yeah. It's weird shaped. Somebody wanted me to review it. I'm like, okay, I guess for $12, I'll give it a go. Then you get your manual, which we always look at for posterity. We'll do it in English. So there is the illustration and what the buttons do. If you can see all that in one shot. There you go. Freeze frame it. And you can freeze frame that and freeze frame that. Again, for posterity. So yeah. It's got some cool things, and then product parameters. Like to zoom in on that. Showing you shortwave actually has pretty decent coverage of 4.75 to 21.85, though there is no segmented bands that you have to kind of go through the whole thing. It's a very slow tuning process, so I used some presets to get around that, and I'll show you. And the back side of this manual is different language. I think it was German. Okay, so there we go. Set that aside. And yeah, here it is. Let's go over dimensions of this bad boy. We have a width of 2 3/4 inches. We have a height of 5 1/4 inches. And we have a depth of 1 1/4 inches from front to back, including the belt clip here. Very cool. Size comparison. I keep some candidates around. Here's a CC pocket. It's all right, decent size for a bigger pocket, I guess. It does have a rounded bottom, which is nice. That is cool. Over here we have the CC Skywave. Pretty cool for size. Yeah. It's almost as big as a CC Skywave. Look at that. Wow. Rather have the Skywave, but that's alright. This is $11.99. This is $90. Big difference. Of course, we don't have those. We have a deck of cards. And it's Iron Man. Holy cow. Where'd he come from? I'm not obsessed with him. I just like Iron Man. Iron Man, the invincible Iron Man. I can't forget that. He is the man with the master plan. He loves these no-name radios from, can you guess it? Chinaland. Sing it with me. Chinaland. It's so generic, it's from Chinaland. Say duck or something? I don't even know what that says. The heck? This SuprBird is for the birds. Rock on. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. Oh, it's blurry there for a second. What the? All right. So, features of the SuprBird. I mean, I'm going to keep calling that. They spelled it SuprBird or something like that. I don't know. But in the manual, it doesn't say anything about SuprBird or any model number. So, we'll just go with it. We'll wing it. I don't know if there's a model number on here. There probably is. Oh, yeah, it is. W203. Wow. Cool. If that means anything to you. So you have features. Left hand side we have preset up, preset down, and then when you want to manually enter presets, you'll press and hold the P- button. This is very important because you'll be doing manual adding of presets. It's the most important thing you can think of. Press and hold, you wait till it says preset, and then you let go, then it shows a number, then you go up or down to set the preset to where you want it. That's important too, because that's how I set up my shortwave bands. you're going to be using these buttons a lot for the shortwave. Front and center, we have a clock, pretty neat clock. I believe it's a 12-hour or 24-hour clock. Very cool. And it's got a light. I'll show you that. Yeah, it gets washed out at a certain angle, but there you go. Yeah, that's going to happen a lot. It's going to get washed out as I tune this radio. So you can see the time is 11:42. That's p.m. Central Daylight Time to Chicago, Illinois, USA for tuning purposes of this radio. Looking at buttons, we have a time set button with a sleep function, dedicated alarm button, our power button to turn the radio on and off right there in the center. If we press and hold this button, a little light comes on the top, and we have a flashlight. So if you're lost in the dark, you got a flashlight on your radio. Holy cow, that's totally sweet. It's a little LED. You know, people use their phones a lot, so why not have it on a radio? Yeah, that green looks really good in person. It doesn't wash it out. It's just on my video it washes it out. Auto scan and save button, which you will not use because this radio doesn't have any presets. You get 32 presets per band, and that'll use them up really quick. So don't use this button at all. Just forget about that it exists. Definitely, you'll understand when you own this radio. Lock button, band button, of course, AM, FM stereo, by the way, with headphones. That was a cool find. And then shortwave. So very cool. And the shortwave is fun to listen to. Yeah, we got our metal speaker grill down here and about a 2-inch speaker, I estimate. 2.25 inch. Sounds good. I mean, it's not cheap tinny sounding. It sounds like it's got some bass to it. Up and down incremental tuning controls and browse controls. Browse, again, is super slow on shortwave, which you'll see tonight or in my video. Don't know when you're watching this. Volume control, which is all analog and sounds good. Of course, our LED light there we had. Our headphone jack, headphone experience. I would talk a little bit about it. No low-level hiss, so no hissing on the headphone. So nice audio jack. Pretty surprised. FM stereo only on strong stations. FM, you can expect audio to be moderate, lows, mids, and highs. Actually, that's a nice listening experience. I enjoyed it on FM. AM has a nice low neutral tone, which is good for talk programming. And shortwave, it's good for most programming. It has a low neutral tone as well. Our extended telescopic antenna goes about pretty wimpy, 9-inch. I'll be honest with you, during a day with shortwave, you got to clip a wire to it. In the evening, it seems to wake up with using this antenna, but you still want to clip a wire to it. FM, it's okay, but shortwave, yeah, you're going to have to clip a wire to get anything decent. Because when you browse, it won't pick up any stations unless you have a wire hooked up. Here we got a lanyard attached, which you can take off. Nice. Belt clip, as you saw. And that does come off, I think. I don't know how to. And back here, we got our battery compartment. Hinge door, which is a nice little touch for a $12 radio. And it runs on 2 wonderful AA batteries. People like standard batteries. I don't blame them. Definitely has a soap bar look to it. The plastics are okay. Things fit tight. It has little feet, but they're little feet. So it's like, it stands, but if it takes a little bit of a nudge, it may topple. You see that? So yeah, it's not very stable. So yeah, I would use the lanyard to hang it on something. That'd be the way to go. All right, cool. All right, so we got my color back because I was using the L light. Kind of changes things around. There we go. Another Iron Man. Yeah, I like them all. So yeah, talked about that. Talked about FM reception report, I believe. Yeah, covered all the buttons, everything. So yeah, FM reception report. I always like to go over this. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. The FM on this radio scored pretty well for a little tiny antenna. I just used this 9-inch whip antenna. Same time of day. I test all my radios. I check for tropospheric ducting or any E-skipping going on. None of that was happening. This radio has an interesting circuit where it will soft mute, and it has a heavy soft mute. Like if there's nothing on the frequency, it'll like really shut it down. It'll go from this high sounding static sound all the way down to like almost muting it completely. You can still hear it. If you have headphones, you'll be able to hear it, but there's a speaker, it's really quiet. Now that's okay. I like that on shortwave, but when it comes to FM DXing and stuff, you'll pick up a faint station and all of a sudden it disappears because it's doing that heavy soft mute. Hopefully you'll get to hear it tonight. You may or may not because I'll probably be hooking up a wire. But I'll let you know it does have this heavy soft mute thing on faint stations, which you may or may not like. But it scored a good to very good 3-star, 3.5-star rating. On sensitivity, it found 68 stations, almost 70 stations. Not bad for a little tiny 9-inch antenna. And selectivity, I give it a good rating because there was some bleed over from some stations, but not too bad. So there's the FM reception report. Overall, pretty good. 3.25 star or so, 3.5 star. So yeah, okay, so let's get into this thing. So we're gonna turn it on with the power button, and we're gonna do an audio demo. Hit it. Don't say on. You agree with the frequency? If we can read it, I'll wait for the light to go off. There we go. So it says our band, we're on FM, 97.7 and then megahertz. So we're on FM, and I'm gonna run this FM transmitter next to here. I got a C crane. There you go. The static went away because I turned on the transmitter. Watch. People don't understand what's going on, but this is the FM transmitter. I'm turning it on. Now it's broadcasting a null signal to 97.7. That's why the static went away. And then I have a MP3 player over here, a Sony, and I have some royalty-free music on it, which I'm going to bring over and show you guys. We'll run this for about a minute or so, 2 minutes, and then we'll get into tuning the radio. So yeah, here's the little Sony player. There we go. Transmitting. Awesome. Some frames so you can see it. Turn this up. Sounds good. Yeah, it's a good speaker for $12. That rocks. Yeah, loving it. So let's go ahead and just turn this stuff off here. That doesn't make any noise while we do some band scans. So what we're going to do here, FM, I don't have any presets saved, I don't believe. Let's see where we're at. Oh, I don't know where I'm at. Okay, so you can just keep hitting this button fairly quickly to get through your presets. We'll see what 0 is. There we go. Okay, let's see what 1 is. Okay, pretty much at the bottom of the band. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hook up this wire. You're pretty much not gonna see the display. It's just the way it is, because it's washing out. But it looks really good in person. It's like a Kelly green color. I like it. And if you noticed, when when we were playing the transmitter there, it was picking up FM stereo because it's FM stereo transmitter, and it had a stereo icon there. So if you had headphones plugged in, you'd be able to listen to stereo, which sounds really good, by the way. Enjoy that with stereo. So let's tune to the bottom here. Hold it up so you guys can see what's going on. And then we'll just browse tune this thing. Now I hooked up a wire, which is like a 12-foot wire. It's hooked up to my window blinds, and yeah, we'll just go. You're not, like I said, you're not going to see what's on the screen, because I'm not going to keep lifting it up. So let's turn it up. Nice. That came in really clear. What happened there? It like tunes really nice. Okay, I can't hover on that music. Sounds good though.
The world and the end of the war. I'm Daniel J. Johnson, chaperone for Marytown's Pilgrim Virgin Ministry. The ministry serves the faithful of Lake County. If you would like to host...
So let's hold it. There we go.
Sharing the message of Jesus, sharing the good news. You're letting people know. All
.org. You can also get a playlist there for today's show. Jeff Town is the producer of Echoes. Partial funding is made possible by the Blatt Family Foundation. Additional funding comes from our PRX affiliate stations.
Echoes was created by Kimberly Haas and John DiLiberto.
PRX.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe not quite ready to be in front of the microphone. You never know.
But who knows?
.org. That's moody .org.
Incremental. So if we want to fine tune it.
Yeah, maybe not quite ready to be in front of the microphone. You never know.
But who knows? Yes.
Center for the Performing Arts in Grays Lake.
Not a large church. It's listeners that do it. And in fact,
Cool.
I'm Sasha Ann Simons. On the next reset, food insecurity in Chicago. Why does about 1 in 5...
it's not just one person. It's not just a couple of people. This together. That's what family is about.
KTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand state.
Good Karma brand. Sounds good. Oh, there's soft moving. So there's that heavy soft muting it's doing. If it's not a very strong signal, it does this. Starts out stronger. And it just kind of soft mutes it. So fantastic. I keep going through the whole band, but it'll be another 5 minutes because this browsing isn't super fast. So what we're going to do is we're just going to write to shortwave. Let's have some fun because that's what people really want. They want shortwave. I want my shortwave. All right, let's get your shortwave. So yeah, we just hit the band button. And now we are at AM, and which isn't fantastic. Here is shortwave. So with shortwave, it is super long to go through the band trying to browse. Here's 10 megahertz. I don't think anything's happening. Probably not. Get our wire hooked up. But yeah, if you want to tune from here, you gotta press this, and it slow tunes. Press hold, let go. Holy cow, we got somebody. Who is it? Who's that person? It's muting. So you gotta turn up the volume.
Bringing this to an end and to an age. And the scriptures do clearly teach that the time will come when.
Okay, so we're starting at, I guess, 10 and going down, but look at this. This takes forever, right? So we don't want to take forever. So what I did with my presets is okay, we're going to stop it. With my presets, when I have some already set up. Let's go through them. Let's go down this way. See if we pick up anything on them.
You got some good questions here, but I'm not sure if I can give you any.
Brothers there.
Compártanlo para que más personas tengan acceso a las noticias.
Sí, señor. Entre tanto, Rusia habría seguido reclutando cubanos para la...
Nice.
I was working on a plan. You were in all the cattle were told in all different colors.
5 megahertz. Fort Collins, Colorado.
Called by who? Called by God. We need future hosts who are called by God. If they're not called by God, they're just going to be running their mouth and have nothing to say of any eternal value. Right. They got to be called by God.
Yeah, somebody call me, please. There we go. I didn't mean I'm God. I meant, yeah, I don't understand why they were saying that. But anyway, 5025. This is Cuba. Nice. Okay, now I got 20 megahertz. Now this is what I did. So I got a few extra presets on here because you get 32 on shortwave. So I went and a number starting at 10. So I got some few extras I can save. From 10, I believe, to 20 something. I started saving. I'll show you what I did. So here we're at 6 megahertz, which is Cuba. You can browse from here up. So you can see the numbers, but you can see how slow it is. But it does tune properly. As you can see, it has the 5 down there, a little tiny 5 showing up. So you get the fine tuning of the 5 kilohertz there. But yeah, real slow. So yeah, what you do is you put these presets in. So I'm going to go up. Preset 11 is 7 megahertz. And so on. Preset 12 is 8. This is how I did it. So I just went and saved manually at these locations. So now I can go just by tapping this button. And then I can find an area I want to cruise. And I can actually, say start searching from 15 megahertz if I was during the day. Right now we're not going to find anything. But yeah, it's cool. And this is how I did it. Now I can use this radio properly. And it is pretty functional too. And today I picked up the time signal on 20 megahertz with just the whip. So that was cool. But that's how I did it. And I think I stopped there at 20 megahertz, even though this radio goes higher. You could definitely tune up from here. So yeah, just a cool setup. I'm liking this. So let's go ahead and go to the AM band and we'll finish this review up. Yeah, AM band, not so great on this radio. It's kind of crappy. So yeah, AM band, here we go. We're going to go to the bottom of it. Yeah, it's not great. It's good for locals only during the day. I mean, that's it. It's all you're going to get with this thing. It buzzes like crazy from the display. So, tons of RFI. It's sad that it does that, but there are like your stronger stations.
I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me.
So my local WIND Chicago, the answer 560, it tends to come in good. You don't get that noisy thing, but it's all only for locals. It seems like it's going to be this evening, unless it's real strong signal coming from a long ways off. So we'll check for that. So let's tune in 650.
People say I'm no good.
Nice. That's Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles to the south. Now, coming in good because it's a strong station. I kind of figured it would be coming in good, so you don't get that buzzing sound. Nice.
I know they got some different faces as early, but they still got that Jokic guy, and then the Phoenix Suns.
670 to score, local, Chicago.
If they are healthy as well. Just a great sports
Current
night,
time.
a great time of the sports calendar in a general sense with everything going on. So we got to wait for game one of the World Series.
A mini monologue, and I was like, wow, he sounds great. He really doesn't.
Here's 700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles away.
And so I was a little bit shocked when I got that message.
In awe at the amount of air that that I'm able to breathe in and out each night, and I haven't had a sinus infection since the procedure.
So yeah, locals, perfect sounding. 720 WGN, Chicago.
Results may vary.
Okay. Here's Zoomer Radio, CFZM Toronto. Doesn't sound that great. Atlanta, Georgia. 630 miles. I mean, you can hear it, make it out, but the buzzing's annoying. So let's just go to locals. That's Detroit, Michigan. 270 miles. So here's 770 WABC, New York, New York. That's 750 miles to the northeast. So it can get it.
Yes, sir. What's her name? Who? The girl? Emily? Emily McCutcheon. Going to Oregon with her pa. She was put up real good. You're all cavalry goers. Yes, sir.
So we got old time radio on WBBM Chicago, 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Monday through Friday. It's not bad. I love it.
Why? Yeah, come on. I missed coffee this morning. Let's find some.
Yeah. Let's tune coast to coast here. See if we can't pick up that 840.
Fannie Willard, for instance, in Fulton County. So they have some people that are pleading, you know.
That's cool. Here's WCBS, New York, New York. So you get the idea. It's pretty much good for locals only. So 1,000, I think, is a local. WMVP Chicago.
This team is not the same team that you were with when you made that run to the finals. How have you come along so far so quickly?
Ticking sound on it for some reason.
You know, top to bottom. Yesterday, but I wanted to just. There's two things.
KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I think that's 450 miles.
And this is the poll that was done about what Americans.
Nice.
Need real cash when you buy gas on the Upside app? Yeah, I earn back up to 25 cents a gallon every time.
So here's WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles. Not bad at all. Look at that. Awesome.
Serious extra money.
I should title it Not Bad at All. Maybe I will.
iHeart1 for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, you get the idea.
John Curtis, we'll find out. Just keep posting on your website, onlinecolumnist.com.
Okay, that's Des Moines, Iowa, I believe. So yeah, there you go. We'll stop it right here. But you get the idea. It's got this really pretty green light. I mean, the light's nice. When the batteries start to run low, the light kind of flashes with the audio, so you'll know your batteries are running low. Time to change them. Though you'll probably still get a lot of hours out of it. Now, I haven't tested how many hours you get on 2AA batteries, but I'm guessing by the design of this radio, expect about maybe 20, 25 hours on a set of batteries. That's just my guess. Probably uses quite a bit with all these LEDs going on and everything. And the punchy speaker definitely's got some audio. It's definitely using some more power there. So overall impressions for $12. If you can live past the nuances of the heavy soft muting, as you heard, if you're not trying to DX with this thing because it's a 9-inch antenna, and you do have like a little wire attachment, and you feel like just cruising shortwave, and you set it up like how I did it, you can have a lot of fun with $12. I would say give it a go. It's fun. It runs on 2AA batteries, and it's a great backup radio because it has a clock and alarm. You got to remember that. It's an alarm clock radio, so it's got that going for it. And like I said, it has 32 presets per band, and you can save them manually by pressing and holding. I didn't show you a demo of that, but yeah, press and hold, B-, and then once it comes up, you just figure out which one slot you want to put it in by going back and forth real quick. Then you wait, and then it'll flash tell you that it saved it. So it's just a great radio. I enjoy it. For $11.99, go get one. Links below, comment section, video description. Support the channel. I might make a quarter if you buy one. To be honest with you, yeah, it depends on how popular this radio is. Somebody might buy a few, and I make a couple bucks. It's pretty much what it is. But I do enjoy showcasing these inexpensive radios. The SuprBird AM/FM shortwave radio with stereo sound as well on headphones. Don't forget that. It does sound really good with headphones. FM stereo with no hiss. That is a good thing on a cheap radio. Loving it. So there you go. Big thumbs up for this radio. 2, if you like inexpensive shortwave radios, want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of these videos. And 3, comment below what you think about this SuprBird for $12. Is this something you'd get? $12 is like a fancy coffee at Starbucks nowadays. Or like half a burger at some place. So yeah, burger joints are getting expensive. What the heck? But anyway, here nor there. So there it is, SuprBird. Very cool name. I love it. All right, thanks for watching the video, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.